नमस्ते एवरीवन, वेलकम टू थिंकिंग ब्रिज पॉडकास्ट। और आज के पॉडकास्ट में हमारे साथ हैं सीए अपूर्वा सहगल। अपूर्वा की स्टोरी इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग है ना, मैं क्या बताऊं आपको। चलो मैं आपको एक बैकग्राउंड देती हूँ। अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि आपके सीए में अटेम्प्ट लग गए हैं तो आप बिग फोर में नहीं जा पाओगे, तो आप बोलोगे हाँ। अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि आपने अगर आर्टिकलशिप बिग फोर नहीं मिड साइज फर्म से करी है तो क्वालिफाई होने के बाद आपको बिग फोर नहीं मिलेगा, तो आप बोलोगे हाँ। लेकिन लुक एट अपूर्वा, busting all the myths right there. In real life, she got selected in one of the big fours. She's already working there. और आज ये पॉडकास्ट उन्हीं की स्टोरी को डेडिकेटेड है। हम उनसे पूछेंगे उन्होंने किस तरीके से प्रिपेयर किया इंटरव्यूज के लिए, किस तरीके से क्लियर किया, टेक्निकल पर्सनल इंटरव्यू, सारी चीजें कैसे क्लियर करी, वो सब हम पूछेंगे और उनकी स्टोरी भी पूछेंगे। वेलकम टू द शो अपूर्वा, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग टुडे?
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank Pooja ma'am for giving me this opportunity to be able to share my experience with everyone. So I am feeling great, and yes, I'll be sharing a lot of insights from my journey today. Thank you.
Absolutely, we are looking forward to that only. But before we actually get to the meat of the conversation, अपूर्वा, सबसे पहले आप अपने बारे में बताइए कि अपूर्वा कहाँ से बिलोंग करती हैं, कहाँ पली बड़ी और कैसे सीए जैसे खतरनाक कोर्स में उनका एंट्री हुआ।
ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं उत्तर प्रदेश से बिलोंग करती हूँ, बरेली के पास से, टू बी वेरी प्रिसाइज फ्रॉम पीलीभीत, विच इज़ अ सिटी नियर बरेली.
ओके।
So, 12th class से ही I was very determined to pursue CA only. Uh, Academically, my background has been like good throughout the school life.
हम्म।
So, when I chose commerce background in class 11, everyone would just ask me why not science.
हाँ।
But numbers interested me a lot.
हम्म।
So, I chose commerce. That was the reason. And then I enrolled in this course. But सब कुछ इतना easy नहीं था, of course. I could clear my CPT in the first attempt, but during the intermediate journey, मैंने काफ़ी बार attempts दिए हैं,
ओके।
and multiple attempts I took to clear the intermediate. So, and along with giving the attempts, I enrolled for I pursued my graduation from college in Lucknow.
ओके।
So
रेगुलर
I could
कॉलेज।
not, yes, regular college. So I could not give my 100% to the intermediate study, which I was pursuing along with that. So
हम्म।
yes, I completed my coachings and everything, but yes, I was not able to give that 100%.
हम्म।
So काफ़ी बार जब मैं fail हुई, I was not able to like get that what am I doing wrong exactly every time. I took, if I do not even remember the number of attempts, but somewhere around it took 7 to 8 attempts. So yes, it has been a really difficult journey, and but yes, I did not lose hope because I never had a plan B, and I was very determined that one day, sooner or later, I am going to do this only. And I don't know if anyone believed in me or not, but I believed in myself. That is what I
वाह।
know. So yes, I keep on giving attempts and attempts, and every time I would fail by just 3 marks, 5 marks, 7 marks. I could not get. But the attempt in which I cleared my CA IPCC,
हम्म।
I cleared with good marks with three exemptions.
क्या
With
बात है।
three exemptions. So yes, but in that attempt I realized कि CA final में तो इतने attempts नहीं लगाने हैं.
हम्म।
So I was like really determined कि उसको तो timely clear करना ही है. And
राइट।
then like I gave my 100% in CA finals. I cleared my CA finals by self-study without doing any trainings, any coachings or anything.
ओ
I
माय गॉड।
cleared it by self-study. I took the guidance from you through YouTube revision videos, of course. which are there are multiple revision videos available
Hmm.
on YouTube these days.
Yeah.
So yes, I like took guidance from those, and then invested all my time in self study, and
Hmm.
then I could clear my CA final in 3 attempts, group 1 and 2 attempts, and then group 2 in first attempt with 4 exemptions.
क्या बात है, बहुत ही
So yes, अगर मैं अ, अगर मैं अपने आर्टिकलशिप एक्सपीरियंस की बात करूँ, तो वो मैंने मिड साइज़ फर्म गुड़गाँव में इट इज़ अ 37-year-old firm in
बढ़िया।
Gurgaon. So I did my articleship from there. So my major exposure has been in the field of internal audit.
ओके।
So yes, I was very determined that one fine day I realized that this field interests me a lot. Like I get intrigued to know about the various processes. How do things function in a company, in big companies? What all operations are there? What key processes are there? So that really intrigued me. And then I realized I want to pursue my career, like a professional journey ahead in this field itself.
हम्म।
So yes, but somewhere I was like not satisfied at some point pursuing my articleship from a mid-sized firm. I was
हम्म।
not hopeful that I'll be getting the opportunity to work with a such a big brand like in a big four.
हम्म।
But yes, I did not lose hope. I kept on trying. I started my preparation
हम्म।
right after the results were declared,
ओके।
and then so multiple resources which helped me include I used to like watch all the YouTube revision video sorry, revision videos I'm saying, all the material available on Thinking Bridge platform as well, like the
ओके।
Thinking Bridge YouTube channel, the interviews, mock interviews, and GED sessions and whatnot. So
हम्म।
yes, I could gain a lot from that.
हम्म।
Then I gave an interview
हम्म।
in a big six firm, I would say, and I got rejected by that firm because I was not prepared enough for that interview.
अच्छा।
So yes, I was not hopeful that I could be like I would be able to join a big four, but yes, I kept on trying. So yes, this has
Sure.
been my journey so
And
far.
here we are when Apurva is actually working in one of the big fours, right, Apurva?
Right. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
यस। तो दो चीजें मुझे यहाँ पे अब बात करनी है। सबसे पहले अपूर्वा, मुझे फेलियर पे थोड़े आपके थॉट्स जानने हैं। जब आपने बताया कि मेरा एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड अच्छा था, जब एक एकेडमिकली साउंड मतलब जब एक ऐसा बच्चा जो स्टडीज में बहुत ब्राइट रहा है अपने स्कूलिंग में, जब वो पहली बार फेल होता है ना, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस एकदम शैटर हो जाता है। उसके लिए उसकी रियलिटी शेक हो जाती है। उसे समझ नहीं आता कि यार मैं कहाँ गलती कर बैठा या बैठी। सो आपका क्या प्रोसेस था? बिकॉज आई बिलीव ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है और इसके बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं। उसको ओवरकम करना, उस फेलियर को ओवरकम करना, और ये जो आप बोल रहे हो ना बार बार, मुझे होप थी, मुझे होप थी, मुझे अपने ऊपर विश्वास था। बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ये होप, ये विश्वास लूज कर देते हैं। तो मे बी शेयर योर प्रोसेस, टेल अस अबाउट योर प्रोसेस। कैसे आपने फेलियर से ओवरकम करा और वो अपना विश्वास कायम रखा कि नहीं, मैं कर लूंगी।
Yes. So when I failed multiple times, like I obviously मैंने होप खो दी थी कि मैं क्लियर कर भी पाऊंगी या नहीं, एंड ऑलमोस्ट एवरीवन लॉस्ट होप इन मी वन डे. But since I had no other plan, no plan B, तो मैं determined थी कि and I knew somewhere deep inside कि मैं कर लूंगी ये. It is not really that difficult to do.
हम्म। हम्म।
So I analyzed, like I evaluated my answer copies. I used to match my answer copies with the suggested answers.
हम्म।
And then I did not give up, and I changed my strategy to study. I was away from all the I kept myself away from all the distractions. I used to like study throughout for the period of 8 to 9 hours without any distraction, without mobile phone, anything, without like talking to anyone. So yes, a continuous schedule like this for 6 months, and
हम्म।
that helped me a lot. like
Right.
without any distraction. I did not meet anyone. So yes, when you are disciplined and consistent towards anything,
Hmm.
I feel that we can achieve anything. Even if
Hmm.
you hit the rock bottom, if you keep on working towards it, so sooner or later it will happen for sure. That's what I believe.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही ऑप्टिमिस्टिक सोच है एंड आई बिलीव हर स्टूडेंट ये विश्वास रखे कि यार कुछ कर लोगे, हो जाएगा। जस्ट कीप एट इट। जब तक आपकी हिम्मत
Right,
अलाउ करती है, तब तक तो डटे रहो, लगे रहो उसमें,
right, right, right,
राइट? चलो, अब
right.
हम चलते हैं द वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट, द एंटायर प्रेपरेशन टू सिलेक्शन वाला जर्नी, ठीक है? आपने मिड साइज फर्म से आर्टिकलशिप किया और आपने मेंशन भी करा कि मुझे एक टाइम पे लगता था कि यार बिग फोर में जाना बड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा, पता नहीं कैसे होगा। सो सबसे पहले आप ये बताइए कि आप थिंकिंग ब्रिज से कैसे आपका हेल्प हुआ वो प्रिपरेशन की जर्नी में, बिकॉज सबसे पहले वो आता है, फिर जो है सिलेक्शन आता है, फिर सबसे पहले जो काम है प्रिपरेशन का, उसके बारे में बात करते हैं। आपने कैसे प्रिपेयर किया, थिंकिंग ब्रिज ने कैसे हेल्प किया?
ओके, सो पहले मैं थोड़ा ये चीज़ हाइलाइट करना चाहूँगी कि बिग फोर के बारे में मेरा ओपिनियन भी समवट ऐसा ही था, दैट इट इज़ रियली डिफिकल्ट टू गेट इनटू बिग फोर फॉर अ लाइक फॉर समवन हु हैज़ बीन थ्रू many failures throughout the like journey so far. And another thing, coming from a mid-sized firm with
हम्म।
not that great articleship experience, of course, I would say, with like clients which are not that big or great. But yes, I kept on trying. So if I tell about Thinking Bridge, I am connected with Neeraj Arora sir for so long, from the beginning of my CA journey. So
ओके।
yes, I got to know about Thinking Bridge through his videos and his post. So I am connected from Thinking Bridge from so long.
हम्म। ओके।
And then I've seen your videos on YouTube, like GDPI and interview sessions. I've even attended so many of your sessions. So that helped me a lot.
हम्म।
And I used to look for all the resources available on the internet.
ओके।
And but then one fine day when I applied, like I filled the placement assistance form of the Thinking Bridge,
हाँ जी।
and then I got call from one or two companies,
हम्म।
including one from the big six firm.
हम्म।
But then I got rejected by that firm because my interview did not went well. I knew that I won't be getting selected, of course, because I wasn't prepared.
लैक ऑफ प्रिपरेशन।
So when I faced that interview, I got to know that what all questions are asked, like in the internal audit profile.
हम्म। राइट।
So I understood that okay, these all things are required for the my profile.
हम्म।
So I was lacking in preparation because somehow I could not get that much experience in articleship
हम्म।
in a structured way, which I would say.
हम्म।
Then I thought, I asked few of my colleagues and friends.
हम्म।
Many of them suggested that why not go through the videos and master classes provided by Thinking Bridge.
हम्म।
Then I like looked for the courses available on Thinking Bridge,
हम्म।
and I went through the internal audit masterclass by Nikhil sir.
हम्म।
So I read the contents,
हम्म।
and yes, I decided that very moment that I'll be registering for this course.
हम्म।
And the very next day, I my interview was scheduled with this big four.
ओके।
And one day previous to that interview, I enrolled in this course, and I like completed that almost 75 to 80%. I completed that day itself.
ओ माय
So
गॉड,
because
मतलब 20-25 घंटे का कंटेंट, उसमें से आप कह रहे हो कि आपने 70 to 80%
75
का?
to 80%,
ओ
yes,
माय गॉड।
yes. Because I had to prepare, and yes, I was amazed by the content, literally amazed, because the way in which he has taught in that masterclass in a
हम्म।
very structured way, how practically things happen in big before, and practical analysis, like hands-on experience, how data analysis happens, and all of that. So I
Hmm.
could get a lot of exposure through that masterclass. So it has been an amazing journey so far. And I also thanked Nikhil sir as well. And yes, from Thinking Bridge, I also booked a like session,
अच्छा.
mock interview session with Nikhil sir. With
Okay.
Nikhil sir, yes.
Wonderful.
So yes, of course, that also helped me because he guided me that what all questions may be asked, how you should like, what all points you need to change in your resume,
Hmm.
and he guided me a lot on that as well. So yes, for this interview, I could prepare really well.
Hmm.
So that was my preparation journey.
Hmm.
Yes, that was my preparation journey.
ओके. सो क्रक्स में अगर मैं बात करूं तो क्रक्स ये है कि डेफिनेटली सिलेबस ब्रश अप करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप अपना प्रैक्टिकल जो आपका आर्टिकलशिप का एक्सपीरियंस है आप उसे प्रूव कर पाएंगे इन अ लैंग्वेज इन अ वे दैट बिग फोर वुड लाइक, जो बिग फोर के स्टैंडर्ड्स का है, देन यू विल हैव अ प्रेफरेंस. And definitely you have to gain lot of confidence through a lot of practice. GDPI ये सबका practice भी अच्छे से करना पड़ेगा. You have to be very confident in your answers, right? Am I right?
Right, right. Exactly. Because someone also told me that Big Four prefer that someone who knows things in a structured manner.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yes, and I did not want to like lose this opportunity. So I prepared really well.
क्या बात है, बहुत ही बढ़िया. डेडिकेशन चाहिए. मतलब 20 घंटे का भी अगर आप 80% भी लगा रहे हो, मतलब आपने चलो 16 घंटे आपने एक दिन में मतलब खींच दिया है. मैं मानती हूँ कि सीए स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ये बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है, क्योंकि हमें तो आदत है लंबे लंबे लेक्चर्स 2x पे फटाफट देखकर लगाने की. बट स्टिल इट्स अ
बिल्कुल,
टफ
हाँ
जॉब.
जी,
यू नीड रियल डेडिकेशन
बिल्कुल,
टू दैट एंड रियली रियली प्राउड ऑफ यू अपूर्वा फॉर डूइंग दैट. लेट्स कम टू द
हाँ
इंटरव्यू
जी.
पार्ट. वॉक अस थ्रू दी प्रोसेस. जो प्रोसेस आपके साथ हुए, चाहे वो टेलीफोनिक कॉल हुआ, फिर आपका टेक्निकल राउंड हुआ, फिर पार्ट, जो भी आपके साथ प्रोसेसेस हुए इंटरव्यू के लिए, वो आप हमें एक बार बताइए.
Okay, so if I tell about the interview in which I got rejected, which was in a Big Six firm.
ओके.
So I got a telephonic call from the HR team, and then she asked me multiple questions. Some of them were technical as well to just get a walk through that whether the candidate is aware about the profile and all that thing. So
ओके.
yes, it was a 15-20 minutes interview, which was telephonic.
ओके.
And then I got a call from the manager from that firm that we have scheduled your interview 2 hours later, that day only. So yes, I could not prepare well. I was not aware what all questions may be asked in this profile.
हम्म.
And yes, I had to face that. I got really nervous, and I could sense that yes, I would not be able to clear this.
एंड
So
वो
yes,
ऑनलाइन हुआ था
that
आपका?
was the virtual. Yes, that was a virtual face-to-face interview. Yes.
हम्म.
So, and then coming to my Big Four interview,
हम्म.
for which I prepared through all these resources.
हम्म.
So Big Four में सबसे पहले इसमें 3 rounds हुए थे मेरे.
हम्म.
First was the manager round.
ओके.
So first round it was also virtual face-to-face interview.
हम्म.
It went through for about like 20 to 25 minutes.
ओके.
Technical questions were asked related to my resume, my profile, internal audit only.
हम्म.
Technical questions were asked from my resume and all that. Then second round जो मेरा हुआ था, that was partner or director round. That was also a virtual face-to-face interview.
ओके.
Uh, in that went for around 35 to 40 minutes. And yes, I was really grilled and in that interview, really grilled, I would say.
ओके.
So I was really not hopeful at all. I had lost all hope that what did I do in this interview? I am not going to be selected in that. But some people told me that in this second round, they mainly test your confidence, how
हम्म.
confident you are.
Mm-hmm.
I was confident, but when he started grilling me on a lot of technical questions, somewhere I started losing my confidence a bit, I would say. But yes, I tried answering all his questions,
Mm-hmm.
but it went for around 35 to 40 minutes. And then he told me that, okay, so the HR will connect with you further. That's all from my end. Then the third round was the HR round. That's
Okay.
when I got to know, okay, yes, I have cleared that round,
Oh, okay.
the director or partner round. So the HR round was, I would say, pretty easy. It went for around 5 to 10 minutes only, like why this firm and all those HR questions, HR related questions only. No technical questions in this round.
Hmm.
And then after 1 or 2 days, I got the email like for taking that process further for the documentation and everything.
वाओ,
So
सिलेक्शन वाला मेल देख के कितनी खुशी हुई थी आपको?
काफी ज्यादा बहुत ज्यादा I would say. It was
एक
like a
वजह से
dream
ट्रस्ट में
come
होता है
true
कि यार
moment
फाइनली
for
हो गया।
me.
हाँ जी?
Yes, it was like a dream come true moment for me. I could not believe my eyes.
या
So
क्योंकि
yes,
वो जैसे आपने बताया ना कि एक तो इंटरव्यू में इतना ग्रिल किया और वैसे किया तो एक काइंड ऑफ लगता है कि चलो अब लगता है कि चलो फाइनली ऑल दैट मेंटल मेंटली इंट्रीगिंग एंड मेंटली चैलेंजिंग प्रोसेस हैज फाइनली कम टू एन एंड। आई नाउ हैव एन अपॉर्चुनिटी इन
yes.
माय हैंड।
Yes, because some people also told me कि technical questions will be only in the first round and not in the second round, which is the partner or director round. So I thought, okay, that's well because I got selected in the manager round. But then when I faced that interview, then things were really opposite, and all the technical questions were asked.
Okay. Now comes a very important section of this podcast, which is the questions part. जैसे आपने बताया मैनेजर और पार्टनर राउंड दोनों में ही आपसे टेक्निकल सवाल पूछे गए थे अपूर्वा। तो आप
हाँ जी,
ताकि
हाँ
जो
जी,
लोग ये आपके जूनियर्स आपके पियर्स आपका ये वीडियो देखेंगे उनको आप गाइड करिए
हाँ जी,
कि कौन कौन से किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपसे पूछे गए थे ताकि वो भी उस लेवल की अपनी प्रिपरेशन रख पाए।
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल. So, for the risk advisory or internal audit profile, if I would say, the questions were mainly about the key processes, that is P2P, O2C, and H2R. So you have to be very thorough with these processes, all the risks, all the like what all impact, and everything about these processes, every possible thing you should know. In fact, the audit procedures also, like what would you apply in that particular case, because case based questions and case based scenarios are going to be asked in the interview. That okay, this is the situation, so now tell me what all procedures will you be following to like check these things in the client place. So first is this thing. Second, they will ask things from your resume. You have to be very clear about what all things are you writing in the resume with every single line, every single word. They can literally grill you on any point. So be very sure what all things are you writing in your resume and be very thorough with every thing on your resume.
हम्म।
The third thing I would say, INDES based questions were also asked. So the common INDES questions like revenue from customers and leases and so on. So मुझसे जो पूछा गया था that was revenue part, कि revenue recognition में क्या audit procedures follow करते हैं and what is the process around revenue recognition and all that thing. What is the like 5-step model of that index? So common index questions. You have to be thorough. Then the next is data analytics. What all data analytics you performed during your like articleship
आर्टिकलशिप।
experience?
हम्म।
Like yes, like pivot table or what all analytics you performed
हम्म।
on the data which you
हम्म।
analyzed. The next thing which was asked related to risk control metrics and what all fields are there, what is the process like followed, how is it documented, and all that.
Hmm.
A basic introduction about SOX may also be asked if you
Okay.
have like worked on that. So,
Okay.
and yes, and yes, what all key observations you found during your audit?
Hmm.
Like they would ask that, okay, you worked on these three processes during your articleship experience. So tell me what all observations did you find and what did you recommend? What
Hmm.
did you recommend about that observations?
Hmm.
Then they would ask, and what was the impact of those observations?
Okay.
And then they could ask you about the report writing thing. How is the internal audit report drafted? What all things that we mentioned, like the root cause analysis, impact, risk, recommendation, observation, and everything. They could ask brief about report writing thing as well.
Hmm.
So yes, these were the questions and some case-based questions, of course. That
Okay.
if this happens, how would you identify like procedure? What procedures will you apply to identify ghost employees in a company, and so on? Some questions like that.
Hmm. Looks like it was quite a comprehensive interview.
Yes, it really was.
Okay. So, throughout the interview, were you able to apply and use the knowledge that you had learned in the internal audit masterclass from Thinking Bridge?
Yes, of course, a lot. I would say a lot. क्योंकि मुझे P2P process and H2R, O2C, मुझे इन सब के बारे में during my articleship मुझे उतना structured way में I could not learn about these processes. So
Hmm.
all I got to learn from the master class only. I would, to be very honest.
Hmm.
So you have to be literally very thorough with these processes. These are the very basic things like they would ask in internal audit profile.
Hmm.
So yes, and if you tell them that okay, I worked on P2P and O2C, they would expect you to know each and every aspect of that particular process. If you are saying that okay, I worked on these process. So
Hmm.
yes.
Wonderful. Okay. So, I think that's great. Any tips from your side for the entire interview process and preparation?
Yes, I would say that first of all, like I would agree that communication skills are also important
Hmm.
in the interview. Confidence also matters.
Hmm.
And apart from that, the foremost thing which is very important, that is the technical skills. You have to be like very sharp with the
Hmm.
technical skills. I
Hmm.
don't think had I not opted for this masterclass, I would not have been maybe not able to clear this interview. Because yes, uh, uh, see, there is a difference if you learn things in a scattered manner, that
Hmm.
okay, some part of the process I learned from that video, some from this video, and then when you learn in a structured manner with all the practical experiences, examples, and hands-on experience on Excel, what
Hmm.
all procedures will we apply in that particular situation, so that makes a lot of difference. I agree. Yes.
Hmm. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Apurva, for taking out time, sharing your journey, and most importantly, sharing really good and helpful insights with the people who are watching this video. So all the best for your journey. I really hope आप बहुत जल्दी जल्दी grow करें अपने career में, and then soon we will record your experience ताकि आप जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हमारे लर्नर्स हैं और प्रोफेशनल्स हैं जो हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म के साथ एसोसिएटेड हैं, आप अपनी नॉलेज और एक्सपीरियंस उनके साथ शेयर कर सकें. So thank you so
Welcome.
much once again and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. And I would really want to thank Archit sir again, and also thank Thinking Bridge for being a valuable resource in my upskilling journeys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.